What's up, Better Days? Today we're at Volunteer Park in Smyrna, Tennessee. This is Stuart Creek, and it's officially Percy Priest Lake at this point. And you can tell how empty it is. We're at winter pool. That means the water's all the way down. It's as far as it's going to go. If you want to come out here, you can access this. You're allowed to any time of night and day, but you're not going to get very far up or down this without getting out and getting in some waders and dragging your kayak. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to go out here to where the creek opens up into the lake, the smallest area possible where no boats can go. We're going to see if there's any fish up in here doing their typical wintertime stuff. Alright, I'm going to show you what I mean. Just how shallow this is. We may get stuck going down. Now we're definitely going to have to get out and drag the kayak back up this. But we may even not make it down it. Cool. There's some little rapids. We cruised right through the first part, no problem. Wow. You can hear it. It's kind of like pretty noisy. Oh yeah, we're not getting through that. We're gonna try. And we're stuck. This little rapid, much more significant. This is cool. Oh yeah, this is cool. That is awesome. Okay. A little riffle right here. And that's it. We're out of it. Let's set up our fish finder. See if we can find her some fish. Let me maneuver through here and I'll tell you guys about this fish finder. I get a lot of questions about it. First of all, it's totally awesome. It was a gift from my parents. You see this battery, one of these big batteries in the back. It's this Garmin Striker 4 Portable. That's what it's called, Garmin Striker 4 Portable. And it comes with this whole enclosure. And it comes up and it asks you if you want to set it up with traditional. I click yes. We go in traditional. And then I gotta take this little suction cup and stick this little guy pointed down underneath the boat. And it'll do three things really well. It will tell you the temperature of the water. And it will tell you the depth and show you like what it looks like. Like you'll have to figure out what fish look like, but it'll show you the depth, and that's great. And then once the GPS grabs a hold of where it is, it will tell you the time of day and your speed. So it's really cool. Garmin Portable Or Garmin Striker Portable 4. Garmin Striker 4 Portable is what it is. I got one. What is it? It's a bass. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Weird, I'm crappie fishing. But I'm fishing. Look at his red lips. Oh man. This is a small largemouth bass. And he's kicking it. He's got some red lips. Got one. It's another bass. The bass are in here thick, you guys. My goodness, they're up in this creek. It's crazy. Don't tell the tournament fishermen. Oh my goodness. Bet you there's another one over there. They're thick in here. Got one. Another bass. That's a third bass, guys. We've only been fishing. I'm gonna look at the camera here and I'll tell you. They're loaded in here. Let's see. We've been fishing 8 minutes. And we've hooked 3 and caught 2. Daggum. How about that largemouth? Show them to the camera, Rich. I have a bad habit of that. I'm like, you guys look at this, and then the fish is down here. I'm like, check that out. Isn't that awesome? I'm going to try to do better for you guys, even though I've been doing this for over 5 years now. So, I'm going to help y'all out real quick, because I'm crappie fishing. And you're like, man, I want to catch those bass. Crappie jig. Show you what I'm doing. Real quick. I let it sink 3-4 seconds, right? I'm running it back slowly. I got 5 foot of water here. I'm running it back slowly like I would for crappie. But instead of just running it slowly, I give it a twitch. And then they're crushing it after that twitch. And that kind of information right there, that like little tidbit right there, that is the only thing that's working so far, because I've tried everything else. It's the twitch that's making them bite it right now. I give that information to all my Pro Report subscribers. Well, I don't give it to them. They paid for it. It's $60 for a year. And the thing is this is my 3rd time fishing today. I've been to 3 different spots. You guys aren't going to see most of that stuff because they don't all go to video. But I take that information and I give it to them. Where am I going? What's going on? What am I seeing? What are the fish doing? Are there fish there? That way they know where to avoid. Because just because you see one of these videos with me catching these fish doesn't mean you can necessarily go there right then when you want to and catch those fish. But they get the most up-to-date information. And it's a full year for $60. That's insane. It's a lot of information. And I'll level with you. It's been really fun. I didn't know how much fun I was going to have doing it. Like, I didn't really think about it. It was like a business venture. And then all of a sudden it's like creative writing. And I'm having a blast doing it. So hit me up, betterdaysfishing@gmail.com. If you could use some inspirational creative writing in your life on an almost daily basis, that's what you'll get. And it's going to be packed with fishing information. Oh yeah, we got a bass. And he come off. 3 of them have come off because they're big. These aren't little like the ones we caught earlier. We've hooked some good ones that have got away. I mean, some monsters. That one was big too. But that little tiny hook is just not sticking anything. There we go, on the pause. Another bass. Stay down. Wow, my goodness. Alright, well the bass are loaded up in here. I don't know what kind of typical bass techniques would catch them, but they're all largemouth and they're loaded up in here. They're pretty easy to catch if you're crappie fishing. I don't know how I would get them otherwise. I really don't. I don't know if you would Ned rig or if you would throw a swim bait or a spinner bait. Who knows? They're in here though. There's a fish. What have we got? Another little bass. Guys, these bass are in here and they want a small presentation. They're just, was that spotted? No, it's another largemouth. They're all largemouth. It's crazy. And they just really like this small presentation. I just barely stopped paddling just now just to make a quick cast, and there we go. That was cool. I came out here thinking I'd use this crappie jig and catch crappie, and then all of a sudden in this shallow water of this creek we're catching bass, and that's okay. That's great. I like catching fish, but I was hoping to catch dinner, but that's okay. Guys, this is Stuart Creek on Percy Priest Lake, and we put in at Volunteer Park. Just remember, if you're going to come down here, you're going to have to wade back up against that current. You're not going to be able to paddle up that skinny water. It's not so bad. I can see the bottom, which makes this much easier. A lot of CFS. Oh shit. Hit my fly. Not even in it. So, take that into consideration. This is Stuart Creek on Percy Priest, and I tell people where to go fishing. If you like that kind of thing, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a better day.